And we're live! Awkward silences aside. Steve is attempting to put the, fake fur of one of Ichi's toys back on the rubber ball. That, she's, like, ripped off. So there's that. That's that weird sound that you hear in the background. And now he's trying to sneak under the light to probably go get a beverage. Because, or I don't know where he's going. But, hello and welcome to tonight's stream. It's been weeks. I'm tired. I'm tired. But we are playing Duelosaur Island, designed by Ian Moss and published by Pandasaurus Games. This is the 2-player only, basically like Dinosaur Island game. But it's Duelosaur Island. So, yeah, we're startup dinosaur theme parks, and we're trying to see which one is the best so that we can compete against, like, the big unnamed, dinosaur theme parks. So yeah, the game is 2 players only, and there's a solo mode in it. We haven't played the solo mode, we've only played the 2-player mode. And we do have the Extreme Edition, which just means we have the Kickstarter Edition, which really just comes with, like, a few more specialists and some kind of crappy upgrades to components that aren't super worth it. So there's that. But that aside, if you can get the retail version, like, it's fine. We are...
Wait, hold on, first player token.
Oh.
Okay. Pachycephalosaurus or Parasaurolophus?
I mean, I like the I don't know the name. I like this guy more. He's cute. He matches my hair. He could, like, nestle in there and we'd lose him. There we go.
Dog, why are you licking my fingers? It smells like I was eating peanut butter. I hate you. You're a good dog.
Welcome to the show, E.G.
That's what my shirt says. You're a good dog.
So basically the Extreme Edition came with this, like, cardboard punch-out dinosaur, which, is okay, but we have a plastic dinosaur because there's a food cart in Portland that when you order food from them, they give you a plastic dinosaur.
They're paleo.
It's a paleo, yeah, so we have that. So we're gonna play. I already did the setup for the game.
Did you know that dinosaurs and cavemen coexisted?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Steve was a dinosaur nerd as a kid.
Yeah.
So he knows how to say all the names of these dinosaurs in addition to, like, things and fun facts about them.
Well, and some of them I probably know how to say, but wrong.
He taught himself. Oh no, the mic! I just noticed the mic was, like, is totally drooped. So there's that. But our audio levels seem to be fine.
Can you all hear me?
So,
would you like me to put the mic back?
Yeah, you're probably just gonna have to move the...
Hey, dog, that was under my chair.
Probably gonna have to move the weight back on it.
Okay.
I don't know if this bag, which I hate the texture of, by the way, because that's one of my pet peeves in life, was a Kickstarter thing or not, but it's entirely unnecessary, and it's crushed fake velvet, and that is, like, my least favorite texture in the entire world. So I'm not gonna use it.
Nails on chalkboard?
It's nails on chalkboard for me. So instead, we're gonna use one of the dice bags I made. And this one looks like it could be, like, dinosaur skin or something. So we're gonna use one of these dice bags instead. So, there's that. Because this is a drafting card and dice game. So we're gonna be drafting
But
dice.
this one has a cool patch on it.
It does have a cool patch. I will credit that. It has a nice embroidered patch. But it is the worst texture material in the world. Okay, so this is a 2-player game, and we've already set it up. But basically, each player is going to have their own board. This is going to track your park, what attractions you have, what dinosaurs you have. It's also going to track, like, what DNA you have in your lab, which you need to create dinosaurs. And then it's got your threat level, and it's got your security level. And your threat level will determine, your threat level versus your security level will determine how many of your visitors gets eaten every round. Because, of course. We also, over here on the public board, we have excitement level and visitors. And the in-game condition is if you're playing the short game, the first person to get 25 visitors will trigger in-game. Otherwise, it's 35 for a medium game, which is what we're going to play tonight, and then it's 45 for a long game. And that just triggers in-game, and then you... Oh, you didn't put it above the rubber band. You're brave. You put it below. Ooh, okay. It's above the rubber band.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Angela!
So the excitement level goes from 1 to Ichi right before we make her dinner?
Basically. So the excitement level is how excited people are to come to our park, and will give us income every round in addition to additional visitors every round.
Hey,
but these visitors, reminder, if we have too much threat and not enough security, the visitors get eaten. So you gotta weigh the negatives with the positives, like you do.
Does that raise the excitement level?
I mean, yes, but no.
I mean, the visitors being eaten.
You would think.
It's pretty exciting.
You would think, yeah.
I guess it's not the dinosaur's excitement level.
Yeah. So there's that. So, what's gonna happen is there's blah, 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 blah. So there's 4 phases every turn, every round. Not turn, round. Every round there's 4 phases. The first phase is income! And we're actually just gonna jump into playing, and I'm gonna teach you as we play. But we need to finish 100% setup, which is we each had starting cards. And we have to decide of our 3 starting cards if we want to use them as a starting dinosaur or a starting attraction. So every card is double, not sided, but has the top and the bottom. The top is the dinosaur and the bottom is the attraction. And if you want to use the card as a dinosaur, you tuck it in your board up there. But if you want to use it as an attraction, you tuck it down there like that. Okay? So of our 3 starting cards, we have to decide what we want to be our starting dinosaurs versus our starting attractions. And the dinosaurs are different. However, their abilities and stuff for this first starting cards are exactly the same. The only difference on the starting cards is the type of attraction. There are 3 types of attractions. There's food carts, there's merchandise shops, and then there's amusement park ride. And so you just pick if you want to start with a food cart, a merchandise, or an amusement park. If you start with, or not amusement park, a park ride. If you start with a food icon, that means you're going to get +1 income, +1 coin that round, which is pretty nice, from the start of the game on. If you start with a merchandise card, that means that you're going to get +1 card draw, which can be handy, because some things will have you, discard cards to do them. Or if you do a amusement park ride or a park ride, you gain one of the available public relations bonuses of your choice. And the public relations bonuses in the beginning of the game are things like free DNA of your choice and or a card draw, or you can get money or more advanced DNA or things like that. But the park ride is a one-time only. You only gain that bonus when you play the card. Okay? And actually, I want to verify if it's things. I want to verify if it's yes. Oh no, you gain the bonus listed in the space currently occupied by the PR marker that you can't even see. So there's that. Okay. So you gain the bonus of the currently located PR marker. So for the start of the game, if we wanted to play the ride, you would get 2 pieces of DNA, which ain't nothing to stop that.
DNA.
Oh gosh. Yep. Also, we missed you too, Angela. Somebody sent me pictures, screenshots of people talking about how much they missed our streams, and I was like, oh, we got a stream. So, life's been crazy. Good, but just crazy. So, alright.
Has it been bonkers?
No, that's a different game.
Okay.
Alright, so now we're gonna pick starting stuff. I'm gonna start with I'm gonna start with an extra buck every round.
I'm gonna start with an extra card every round.
And then I'm gonna tuck the dinosaur. Whichever dinosaur you don't tuck, you get. I'm going to tuck this one as a dinosaur. So, there we go. I'm ready. You ready? You picked your dinosaur? I picked the Albert Adronomus. Adromus?
Albert Adromius.
There you go, Albert Adromius.
Albert Adromius? Albert Adromius?
What you going with? Oh, it's big.
Hadrosaurus. Yep.
And you have a photo booth.
Photo booth, yep.
I have an ice cream hut. I mean, I'd come to my park.
Yeah.
Look, they're cute. There's 2 of them. You can watch them play with each other.
While you eat ice cream.
Exactly. And yours, you just take pictures with the giant thing. People have cell phones. They don't need your photo booth.
Okay, we'll print them.
Okay. All right. So now we're gonna do the first phase of the game, which is income. So we both get $3 by default. Plus, we get $1 for any food attraction we have. So I get an extra $1. And then for every like gold triangle we've passed on the excitement level, we get an additional $1, which for the start of the game, neither of us has. So there's that. Then we draw cards. So by default, we're each going to draw 1 card. And when you draw a card, you can either draw from the face up or the face down. I'm going to say for purposes that I'm the starting player. Yeah, I got the toy dinosaur because I'm the best. Put this away.
I feel cheated.
Do you want a Schwazi for it, you cheater?
No, it's fine.
Steve cheats at Schwazi. He's figured out how to game the system.
I wouldn't necessarily say that I cheat. I just win every time I play, is all.
You've learned to cheat the system. I bet he's like talked to the app developer or something. It's ridiculous.
Every time.
Right.
No, you can still go first. It's fine.
That's how I feel, Ichi. I agree. No, Ichi. Okay. So, I will draw...
What noise does the hungry dinosaur make?
I think...
Oh, you're cute, Ichi.
I mean, I really want that, but I really want those. I think I'm gonna go... I agree, Rena. I agree. I think I'm gonna go... Oh, the thread is so high. I'm gonna go with the Perio... This guy. There we go. And then we instant replace, and then Steve gets to draw 2 cards because he has a stupid photo booth.
Megalosaurus!
Oh, it's the Megalosaurus!
Megalosaurus!
Oh, he's hard to put out early game. That's the sound a Megalosaurus would make. No. Go lay down.
I mean, but also... So wait, I can draw...
Down.
Is this instant replace?
Yes. I mean, I was gonna go for the Brontosaurus. You're welcome. I didn't.
Dynamite. Ooh, Pachycephalosaurus.
Pachycephalosaurus. Pachycephalosaurus.
Or the Dynamite coaster.
Alright. And then that is the income phase. Now, we draft. So, the first player is going to... Well, we'll do this one. So, the first player is going to draw 3 specialist cards. And specialists, like, give you little rule breakers and powers and stuff. So, I'm going to draw 3. And then I pick one of them to discard that Steve will never see. And then the other ones go up in, like, the draft pool. So, let's see here.
They go for a swim in the draft pool. You know, Xena has mastered the "that was a terrible dad joke" groan. I just want to point that out. And all the time that we've had her, she has mastered that.
Oh, I think these are 2.
So, like,
really
please,
big.
can you never make another joke again, groan?
I mean, this one's really handy, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do these. Okay, so those are our 2 specialists. We have...
Oh, discard?
No. We have the builder. Each time you build an attraction of the same type as an attraction already in your park, pay 1 coin less. Or public relations. When choosing a PR bonus, you may choose the PR bonus beneath the marker. Alright, so now I'm going to draw 5 dice and roll them. Look, they're like the amber. Yeah. I'm going to roll them in our handy dandy Jason Dinger dice tray. And then I'm going to put them out someplace. And where I put them is these are modifiers for the dice. So the 2x one means that the die, everything on, all the DNA you gain on that die is doubled.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah, and I have to remember what I gave you.
There's a Velociraptor!
I'm gonna do that.
Look, the rest of the power in my part can go out. Just have to make sure the raptor fences don't go down. It's important.
Yep. It's exactly what someone that was smart would say.
You know who loves dinner time? This is Velociraptors.
They do love dinner time. I don't actually want... I'm gonna do that. Okay, so it's kind of like I cut, you choose. So I set up the draft, and then Steve starts. So we're both going to draft a total of 3 things. We're gonna take just turns drafting. When you draft, you can either gain a die plus the bonus below it, or you can gain a specialist. And you could gain both specialists if you wanted. When you gain the specialist, these don't have it, but when you gain the specialist, instead of taking it into your park, you can discard it immediately to gain the bonus depicted. Otherwise, when you take it into your park, you forfeit the right to ever do that bonus. In your park, it'll just affect various different phases, like I already described, but you can have max 3 specialists in your park total. So if you ever were to get a 4th one, you would have to pick one to discard, and when you discarded that one, you would not gain the discard bonus, because you've already given up that right. So. Alright, Kairos, what do you want? What do you want, Kairos? I'm gonna put my money further away from you.
I want a Velociraptor. Did I just put here? Can I take it?
Yeah. So you're gonna gain
a card.
Uh-huh.
And either a coin or a basic DNA.
And whenever you gain a card, you can draw blind or you can draw from the top.
So
yep.
No.
And then did you take the coin?
I didn't take. So I either get a coin or a.
Well, don't forget you get your green DNA that you drafted.
Let's get a blue.
Okay. I'm going to take this one.
Alright, pop quiz. A stuffed dino's souvenir card or a food card?
Souvenir card.
Yeah.
So I get 2x, so I'm gonna get 2 blue DNA and 2 purple, like dark purple DNA. And I already got my coin. So that was my draft. Kairos' turn.
I'm gonna get 6 of the light purple DNAs.
Yeah, you would.
That's what I would do.
I'm going to... I don't need that green DNA. So... I'm going to take public relations. He doesn't have a name, but I'm going to name him Todd. He looks like a Todd. Todd! Have you met Todd, the head of our PR firm?
Is Todd short for anything?
Nope.
Like Theodore or something?
No.
Todd?
No. You'd have to ask him. But he's just a drawing.
Orange.
I'm glad to see you.
Yeah.
Alright. Do I want... So here's the thing. So whatever I don't pick determines the, basically artificial threat increase that we get this round. So, yeah. Do I want a green DNA and a coin? Or...
Bob the Builder.
Do I want Bob the Builder? I really do like the idea of Bob the Builder.
You know, Bob and Todd have a podcast about working at a dinosaur park.
Oh my god, they would. They would have that podcast. Ugh. I'll do that.
You're gonna break up the podcast.
Look. Don't worry about it.
They didn't even get through the first season.
They didn't even get their first episode done. Okay. Okay. Great.
Hey, Netters.
Hey, Netters. So, Now we're going to build stuff. So at the end of this round, so as we build stuff, so as we create dinosaurs or buy attractions, we're going to adjust our security level and threat level. And I'll go over that in more detail. But at the end of the round, the threat level, which is the little purplish dot, the threat level, we're going to have both of our threat levels artificially increased by that dot. So that's what the little red cube is for. It's just to like tell you. So right now we both would have a threat level of 2, no matter what, which is more than both of our securities. So, so there's that. So now we're gonna simultaneously build stuff, but we're gonna actually just build stuff in turns so that we have it all for you guys. So the first thing that we can do is we can create life.
Ooh.
I mean dinosaurs. So every dinosaur has the DNA at the top under its name that it needs, so you would just discard that amount from your tracks, and then you tuck the dinosaur over. Easy peasy, beautiful breezy. Otherwise, you can build an attraction. The attractions in the upper left of their section has a coin cost. You just have to discard that number of coins to build the attraction, and you tuck it under it. And then if it's a ride, you gain the public relations benefit immediately. Otherwise, you can mix DNA, which is not like mixing music, sadly. So you can basically discard 2 basic DNA to get 1 advanced DNA of your choice, or you can discard 1 advanced DNA to get 2 basic DNAs of your choice. The other thing you can do is sell DNA. When you sell DNA, you can sell 1 advanced DNA for $1 or 2 basic DNA for $1. You cannot buy DNA, which is like my saddest thing ever. The other thing that you can do is increase your security level, and the cost to increase your security level is depicted next to the security level chart, and you're going to pay the coin amount of the level you are moving to. And that's it. And you can do as many actions as you want on your turn, but once both of us have taken all the actions we want, we're just done. So I think for learning game purposes, well, teaching game purposes, we'll just alternate taking our actions, because that makes...
Did you say basic DNA? Can you trade basic for basic?
No. But you could do 2 basics for an advance and then 1 advance for 2 basics. You could do some shenanigans.
And advanced is 2 basics, not 1 basic?
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
So you could turn 2 basics into any other 2 basics via the shenanigans.
It's not 1 advanced for 1 basic because they hate us.
No, it's 1 advanced for 2 basics. Now you're making me doubt myself. Well, hello, heavy cardboard. Yeah, 1 advanced into any 2 basic DNAs. So they're very forgiving in what we want.
Okay.
Yeah, you can basically exchange 1 advanced DNA for another advanced DNA, because you can exchange 1 advanced DNA for 2 basics, and then... Wow! You could ask. I say it's possible. Alright. On that delightful note, I really want to build this.
I think I was just mixing the rule up. I think the base game, or the full game,
Sure.
Not 2
Okay, so for my first, we're supposed to do this simultaneously, but we're going to do it alternating on camera for you all. So I'm going to trade in 1 green DNA for a purple DNA and a dark purple DNA, and then it's Steve's turn.
Okay.
I was like, how did you get... I gave it to you. I handed it to you on a silver platter.
1, 2.
Mm-hmm. Buckle your shoe.
And then I will get a red, and then turn that red. And
Hey!
Hey,
Girls!
Hey.
No. Sorry, everybody.
Alright, I mixed.
I was doing 1 thing at a time, and you just did 18 things at a time. That's cool.
2. I turned 2 into 1 and then 1 into 2.
Great. I'm going to turn these 2 purples into 1 pink.
Hey,
Girls, did you know it's trash night? Did you know people put their trash cans out on the curb? And then other people go through them looking for recyclables? Did you know that?
Yep.
Tonight is that night.
Okay, I am going to turn DNA into a...
Thank you, Edward.
Dinosaur. We're going to do 1 light blue, 1 pink, 2 dark purple, and then 1 yellow.
For a Velociraptor, which increases your threat by 2.
Ba-boop, ba-boop.
But it also increases your excitement, and that's the 10th threat for this guy. It also increases your excitement by 2 and your visitors by 4, because people come to see the Velociraptors. Dina sometimes stands like a Velociraptor. Mm-hmm. She runs like one, too.
Mm-hmm. I forgot about that temporary threat.
Okay. I am going to make a dinosaur! So I'm making a pteranodon. Pteranodon. I'm making a flying one.
Pteranodon.
Sure. So I need to do 2 light blues, a purple, a dark purple, and a red. Hey, it's all my DNA. And then I go up 2 on my threat, similar to what Steve did. Hey, look, we're friends again.
I'm glad we're friends.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say it's my turn? I'm going to go up twice on my security level. So 1 to go up to level 2, and then 2 to go up to level 3, so 3 total.
Yep. I'm going to pay $1 to go up 1 level, and then I'm going to pay $2 to go up the next level, and then I'm going to pay another $2 to go up the next level.
How'd you get so much money?
Well, it's my ice cream shop, sir. Plus, I had to take $1 in the draft. I took $2 in the draft. Yeah, I did. Okay. Do you want to do anything else?
No, but I hope Todd knows how to talk to the public about people getting eaten.
Todd's not your PR agent. He's mine.
No, but they're probably going to ask him about the people that got eaten at my park.
They're going to be like, that neighboring park had a lot of recent eating problems. Yep. All right.
Visitors phase.
Visitors phase. So now we're going to compare our threat to our security. So if our security level is equal to or higher than our threat level, and this includes the temporary threat from the thing that we didn't draft, we're fine. But if our security level is less than, people get eaten. And the amount of people that get eaten is the difference between your security level and the threat level times 2. So your Velociraptors are going to eat. The difference between your security and your threat is 1, so they're going to eat 2 people.
Oh, they eat twice?
Yes.
The difference?
Yes. Yep. Nom, 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 nom. Yep. Cool. And then we're going to gain visitors. So everybody's going to gain visitors based on their current excitement level. So we'll both gain 3 visitors because people are excited even though that one guy died. Or those 2 people died at Steve's Park. There you go. Alright, and then we get PR bonuses. So, the player with the least amount of excitement chooses the PR bonus first. However, we're tied, so I need the rulebook so I can figure out what the tiebreaker is. I think it's whoever has the least amount of cards in their park. And then if we're tied again, I believe it is the first player. The player with the fewest cards in their park chooses first. If there's still a tie, the first player for the current round will choose. Woohoo! I get to pick first. And because of Todd, I get to pick the one under the bonus. This is what I wanted in life. I am going to go ahead and take Todd's bonus. So I'm going to take 2...
What was the tiebreaker? Sorry, I was thinking about dinosaurs.
The fewest cards in your park.
Got it. And if we're still tied.
It's whoever has the first player marker.
Got it.
Which, even though you were playing with it, it was still me.
Your specialists don't count as cards in your park. Got it.
No, it's dinosaurs.
Yeah.
It's dinosaurs.
And attractions are interesting.
Just dinosaurs. Oh no, it's their cards! In their park. Oh, I don't know if specialist counts as being in your park.
That's a tough one.
You add it to your company, not your park.
I would argue that this is the park.
Yeah, this is the business office. Okay, so I'm good. So on that delightful note, I'm going to take Todd's bonus, which means I can pick the 2 basic DNAs, and I'm going to pick some basic DNA.
So I have to go to the left of what you picked.
I'm going to pick a purple. Yes, you have to pick something to the left of what I picked, but you can't pick what I picked.
So I can pick what's next to the marker, which is a basic one.
Yes. So you may pick
Fidget Spinosaurus. Fidget Spinosaurus. Wow.
What?
It's
a coaster or something. No, it's a... Oh, you buy fidget spinners there.
Yeah, you buy fidget spinners there. It's a Spinosaurus fidget spinners.
Karen says, remember when you were obsessed with dinosaurs in 2nd grade and can pronounce all those names from memory with ease? No, I never was that kid. But my husband still is that kid. So there's that.
Never grew out of it.
Never, ever, ever, ever.
I think I want a dynamite coaster. What was the other thing? Oh, a basic DNA. Let's get a blue one.
I'll just instant replace this for you. Okay. That's the end of the round. So we're going to discard the specialist that didn't get picked.
Sorry, Bob.
We're going to discard the dice.
Maybe they'll syndicate your podcast.
And then we're done. First we see if anybody in the game, definitely not. And now, Steve's gonna be the first player!
Yay.
But he's gotta discard down to 3 cards.
What?
There's a hit limit! Surprise! The best part is Steve has played this game before, but he's also played many other games before. He doesn't remember them all.
I'm gonna get rid of my Alberta Dromius, because they don't eat people. Shoot. They might. I don't know. I need to look that up.
Okay. And now, we start again! So now, it's the income phase again! So, we each are gonna gain a base of 4 because of our excitement level, but I get +1 more, so I get 5 coins. 5 coins.
Why do you get it?
Because I got an ice cream shop.
You know.
I do know.
If in your dinosaur park,
Don't even have to tell
if
me.
your dinosaur park was the first for a person to be eaten, that'd be the first time a dinosaur would have ever eaten a person.
But you said they lived in cavemen, Murdoch. Were cavemen not people? You would say dogs are people, but cavemen are people?
No, I jumped the track back to when, scientific accuracy.
Can you please draw your cards? You get to draw 2 cards. And I get to draw 1 card. I mean, I know you want that fidget Spinosaurus.
I do want the fidget Spinosaurus. And the Spinosaurus. I could have gotten both of them. So
But there's the Gigantosaurus.
Giganotosaurus.
Giganotosaurus. New from Samsung. Large carnivore, small carnivore. Not a lot of options, in my opinion.
I will say, having played the full Dinosaur Island, it's just funny, because it's fiddlier and more intricate, and this is way more streamlined, and I like both for different reasons.
I like this one more because it's not fiddlier.
No.
I mean, a t-shirt shop is always good, but kids love balloons. Love balloons. I'm gonna go with the balloon shop. Because I only got 1 card. Alright, guys, set it up. Set up the draft.
Oh, that's one of the best. This is one of the best cards in both games. It's the Clever Grill.
Oh.
Which I have to buy because I have the Velociraptors. Sorry, what am I doing?
You're drawing 3 specialists. Picking... No.
Oh.
You picked 2 to put out.
Sorry, was that Gordon Ramsay? I forget their names.
People are
Anthony
friends,
Bourdain.
not food. So one of them you discard. Ugh.
Don't need no HR manager. I mean, you don't know what I discarded. Alright. We've got the Jack of all trades, who has a backpack full of tools. At the start of the income phase, for each full set of attractions and or dinosaurs in your park, gain a coin and draw a card.
Wow.
Then the chef. At game end, gain 1 visitor for each food icon in your park.
He's like a shouty Anthony Bourdain.
And he's putting plastic dinosaurs, or he's putting decorative dinosaurs on a cake. It looks like. I can't tell if that's like I think it's a tar pit cake.
No, it's the volcano.
Or is it volcano?
I think it's a volcano pit. Okay. Great. Now draw and roll 5 dice.
I have no reservations about that card.
He died.
What?
Anthony Bourdain
He
died?
did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
It's very
I
sad.
know that.
Hey, Kabuki Kid! Alright, now you select where the dice go. That's a lot of threat for a purple basic dinosaur. Okay. I think my favorite part of this draft mechanic is that the person who set it up has to pick last. So if Steve's like putting himself in a situation where he's going to have to pick up that one if I don't. It's like my favorite. And then I get to draft first. Is exactly how I feel. I think that I am going to take... Oh, this is the discard. So if you discard him...
You get the thing.
I get 2 points. I think...
Oh, I should have sold DNA to pay for my new
one.
security level. Oh well.
I get a claim for DNA, so whatever. Whatever, man. I'm gonna do that. Hey, Jessica!
Oh, got 2 light purples and coin.
Dragon Ball.
Why did I let you have that?
His name is actually Jacob, and he gets really annoyed when you call him Jack of all trades. Really annoyed. Like, he's super pissed.
Gonna burn your park to the ground.
You have to stop having your dinosaurs eat people first.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Them's fighting words.
Fighting. Portland
Let's
is...
go 2 blue.
Uh...
And we're gonna do a card. I have to get the clever grill, sadly. That's required. And then am I gonna get a coin or a DNA?
Portland's great. Last weekend was Game Storm, which is a big, like, nerd con here. It's like RPG, LARPing, and tabletop games. And they actually, like, doubled their tabletop space this year, which was great. And we spent the weekend there, which was very nice, but we're very tired. And otherwise, everything's blooming, so both of our allergies are just like, so we're locked inside playing board games.
Yep.
And I'm gonna take this one. Because I want some advanced DNA. Hey, Kairos. You gonna chef it, or are you gonna cause a lot of threat? You got all those big...
Oh, when does the PR marker go up?
Oh, it should have gone up between those. Sure. Yeah, just the DNA. Alright. You ready to simultaneously do some stuff?
Yeah.
Or just do your entire turn in one go?
Yeah, I'll do it.
You don't seem ready, seeing as you just grabbed it a little bit. Just saying.
Okay, 1 coin for 1 advanced DNA, 2 basic DNA for 1 coin.
Mm-hmm. Alright, on that delightful note, I'll go ahead and go first. Oh, so our chef goes up here, so we're gonna have 1 artificial DNA. Or 1 artificial threat. I'm going to go ahead and do that advance for that advance. And then I'm going to do 1 of each of these basics to get a green advance. And then I will go ahead and play the... whatever this dinosaur is. Ceratosaurus. Which increases my threat by 2. And also gives me 2 more excitement. And 4 more visitors. Because they're excited to come see a dinosaur eat things, but not people. And then I'm going to pay $2 for that one, and then $3 for that one, which is my $5. And I think that's my turn. Oh, also, all my DNA is gone, because I made a dinosaur. Steve's turn.
I'm gonna be boring. I'm gonna spend 2 to make my security go up 1. I'm gonna spend 2 to make it go up again.
Just gonna hoard your...
And then, the Pachycephalosaurus is going to join my pack. So 1 light purple, 1 dark purple, which is going to make my excitement go up by 1.
You can get 2 more visitors. Whoosh. Okay. Visitor phase!
Oh, and then my threat went up.
Visitor phase! No one dies today! Yay! And then I will gain 4 additional visitors, and Steve will gain... Or no, sorry, I gain 5 additional visitors, and Steve gains 4 additional
I
visitors.
feel like I have so many less visitors than you do. I can't quite remember why.
Yeah, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. And then the chef gets discarded, dice get discarded, and we bump up the PR. Oh, no, sorry. Before we bump up the PR, we get PR bonuses! So, Steve, what PR bonus do you want?
If I pick this one, do you have to pick one of those, or can you still...
I can still pick below the PR marker. Because Todd is amazing.
I think I want 2 basics on a coin.
2 basics on a coin. You can't take 2 basics on a coin. You can only take 2 basics. Cena!
Hey!
Girls!
They're working it.
I mean, I have some guesses. Alright, so are you taking the 2 basics?
Yeah.
Okay. I will take the DNA. And 2 basics. And the 2 basics that I want are 2 purple. Cool. Alright, that's done. So now we advance the PR marker. And then I'm the first player. And then we get income. So, yeah. I still get 5 income. Steve still gets 4 income. And then I get 1 card. Steve gets 2 cards.
When do we discard? At the end of this?
Oh, you're supposed to discard right now. Sorry. Before we start the new round. I think that I will take the Giganotariosaurus or something. That one. I took that one.
He has some real giganotoriety.
Yep. The Triceratops! It's my favorite. You can take it. It's fine. It's an herbivore, though. You probably won't even make it because you only think about meat eating and people eating.
No, those are not people eaters. That one's definitely not a purple people eater.
I mean, it's purple. Alright, draw your 2 cards. Alright, time for some draft setup. Oh, those are both amazing. No Ichi. Oh, man. I'm gonna do those. So we have the Union Boss and the Dino Hunter.
Whoa.
So, phase 4, treat your threat level as 1 lower than normal during the visitor phase, or during the income phase, draw +1 card. In addition, your hand limit is now 5. I knew you'd like that, Kairos. Alright, let's see here. I don't want to really actually build that, but maybe I should. Okay, I'm gonna do that one there. That one there.
This draft is the best part of the game.
You're the best part of the game.
Oh.
Oh crap, that was a compliment. Alright, I'm doing that.
Big sigh. It's too good. Look at him. He's like, I know how to dart up a dinosaur. With the darts. It's you make them sleepy so they can give them their meds.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Maybe sometimes they really need their meds right before they're about to eat people.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That only happened once. I don't care what Todd says.
I'm gonna do that one for 4 dark purples and a coin.
I mean, 4 lit purples.
Mm-hmm.
Boop, 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 boop.
Badu, badu, badu. Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna take this one, and I'm gonna take the Triceratops! You're mine! I get the red DNA, and do I want a coin, or do I want some DNA? DNA. I'm taking a coin. Get money, get paid.
Coin and the other.
Alright. Do I want a +3 threat, or do I want some DNA? I mean, oh, hi, Zizi. What do you want? I can guess. Ooja. I think because Steve's broke, I'm going to be mean and take DNA.
Boosh! I mean, I'm broke. I've got 6 dino bucks.
I don't understand why you would take a basic DNA when you can get 2 of a specific, considering the broken way we figured out how to trade stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm just trying to figure out, because, like, if anything can be converted so freely, then they're just DNA points.
They are just DNA points. It's just do you have an advanced or a basic.
Alright, are we... Oh, so temporary threat is 3.
Duelosaur Island FAQ. Okay. Do you want to go first while I look this up?
Yes. Well, let's spend $6 to increase the security by 2. Or no, I need to do that. So let's keep $3. Only increase it to there, and then let's spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 basic DNA. 7, 8 to get 7 coins, and then I will spend those 7 coins, and I will christen the clever grill.
I honestly can't see anything that talks about it.
So I've spent the $7 bucks. And now you can go to the Clever Grill and get Veloso burgers and eat them at the photo booth while you watch the Velociraptors not eat people.
That's great. That's exciting.
Was there anything else that I wanted to do? Probably should make another dinosaur.
Dinosaur. Alright, I'm going to build a Jeep ride.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and add an ice cream.
You got $6?
$3 from 6 DNA turned into $3.
Okay. To get some ice cream. I'm gonna get a Jeep ride for $3. Jeep ride! Woo! And then I'm gonna go ahead and do ignore my dog. $6 to get my threat level where I have no problems. $6. Or I could build a first aid station to solve all my problems. Actually, first, hang on. So because I built the Jeep ride, I get the advanced DNA bonus right now. Boop boop. I take a yellow. I'm gonna go ahead and sell one of each of those and another one of each of those for $2 more, so I can, with that dollar, build my first aid station. Woohoo!
What does it get you?
It gets me a first aid station.
Is it just selling souvenirs? Are these like novelty?
No.
Novelties?
Probably.
Merchandise?
Yeah, actually.
Like dinosaur Band-Aids.
I got bitten on Duelosaur Island. Basically, yeah. Good point.
Special,
Cool. And then I'll spend my remaining $6
Special Moria Labs themed tourniquets.
to level up my security level the rest of the way.
Lose a limb.
Whoosh.
Fine.
Yep.
You got 2 arms.
Oh no! The camera! It went crazy!
Uh-oh.
Focus on me, my friend. Focus.
See? It works.
Okay. Alright. Sweet. So now it's the visitor phase. Visitor phase.
Threat versus security. My threat level is 1 lower than normal during the visitor's phase.
There you go. Alright, so you're safe. And then we will gain visitors equal to our excitement level, so it like snowballs this game.
I will get 4 visitors.
And I got 5. And then this should have been, we will get PR bonuses. So Steve gets the first PR bonus.
2 basics on a coin.
I don't know why I wouldn't take the advanced. And then we discard all of the things. And Steve becomes first player.
First player, best player.
Hmm.
So, income phase? I don't have any to discard.
Great. It's income phase. So, I get $5. Steve now gets $7.
$7?
Xena gets annoying. Okay.
And
Then cards. You still only get 2 cards.
Mhm.
So you get cards first because you're first player.
Oh, does this move?
Yes, thank you. No, Xena.
I mean, a T-Rex. Or I'll just...
Brachiosaurus!
I'll go for Triceratops food restaurant?
Okay. At the start of the income phase, for each full set of dinosaurs and attractions in my park, I gain 1 coin. I have a full set, which means 1 of each type. So I gain a card and a coin, so I'll take my coin. And then for the card, I'm gonna create the ending of Jurassic Park New World. I mean, spoilers. Plateosaurus and DNA Achos! I mean, I have to. Okay. So that was my drawing a card, because I normally draw a card plus my bonus card, plus I get another card because I got my my first aid station. Oh, it's another Triceratops with Jurassic World, which is a teacup ride. It's the best. Okay. Now, my friends, it is the time that we all waited for, which is Steve's set up the draft time. No, you do the specialist first. It's important.
What?
Okay.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Senior scientist and mad scientist.
Nice.
Senior scientist. Once per income phase, you may exchange 1 basic DNA of your choice for 1 advanced DNA of your choice. Mad scientist. Phase 3. Each time you create a small carnivore or large carnivore, gain 1 visitor.
I like it. I like it. Alright.
We're gonna roll?
Yep. Roll it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow. Double advance.
What?
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, double advanced.
That makes sense.
Good.
No, Zizi.
Let's even this out.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Do your draft in.
Do my drafting, he says. Xenarino, no. No, Xenarino, no. I mean, I feel like I gotta be a mad scientist.
Yeah, I'll just take 2 of those.
That's fine. Just whatever. Be boring. Be boring.
Be boring. Be boring. Be boring.
I think that I want my dog to stop barking. But I feel like they're kind of all equivalent, really.
Yeah, I did know that.
This one is the only one that gets me anything extra. So I'll do that. And then I get, I'll take the coin. And then I get a card. And I'm gonna take, I'm gonna draw blind. Yes! Worth it, darling.
They weren't all equal. This one is too advanced, whereas all the other ones are only too basics.
But you get a coin. So
Yeah.
It's kind of the same. It's not really anything.
One advanced is just one coin.
Just whatever. I'm gonna get 2 more purples and another coin.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get...
Oh, it's the same. It's just light blue. Do what you want.
Am I gonna get... Yeah, I'll get 2 light blues and a coin.
Karen learned that tonight, barking dogs and chatting strangers don't wake up the cat, but dice rolling does. Can you all hear Xena just, like, talking to us about how we're bad parents over there? That's what she's saying. Okay, now it is time for us to build, darling. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. You ready?
I'm very ready. Why don't you go first?
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna build the Giga Notoriety, which is not how you say that, but we're just gonna do it.
It's kind of like the Ceratosaurus' older sibling.
This is words.
Kinda.
You know what? When we played Discworld on Marpork, I just nerded out about literally everything, and so this is Steve's chance to nerd out about things, so it's fine.
They have a horn on the front of their nose.
He's a giant dinosaur nerd. Okay. So to play that, I have to do some shenanigans.
Actually, more like
right?
a giganoto dinosaur nerd.
2. I'm gonna do 1 of each of those, plus 2 reds, plus a yellow.
Oh, and red.
And then, because of my mad scientist, every time I build a large carnivore, I get a visitor. Woohoo! Then I'm gonna get 6 visitors. Oh, look, hello, in-game condition. I'm coming for you. And then I'm gonna get 3 more excitement. People are excited about this Giga Notoriety because he has notoriety. Something like that. It was bad, but look, Xena, I'm trying. Okay. And then he's gonna increase my threat by 3. But it's cool because the temp threat is only 1, so fine. Which I would pay for. I can pay for, plus I can buy something else. So I'm going to get I'm gonna build the DNA nachos. DNA achos? DNA chos. DNA chos.
D-nachos.
DNA chos. Could you say DNA cho?
DNA chos.
DNA chos for 5 coins. And then I'm gonna sell 2 purples for a coin. And then I'm gonna pay 4 coins to upgrade my security. So great. So fresh and so clean, clean. Xena, don't at me. I'm having a great time right now. You're ruining my vibe. That's my turn. I'm done.
Well, I'm gonna build a Megalosaurus because I'm a megalomaniac. It's the fan club for that kind of stuff.
It's a megalomaniac.
That's what it is. So it's gonna be a light blue, a light purple, a green, a red, and a yellow. Then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 excitement, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 visitors, and 3 threat. And then I'm going to spend 3 coins to make my security level go up by 1.
Mm-hmm. Go, my guy. Come on. I'm gonna end the game at the end of this round. Because I'm gonna gain 7 visitors, which will trigger endgame.
I mean, you say that.
You can't eat them. You can't eat my visitors. Not how that works.
Alright, well, let's get rid of 2 yellows. Get 4 purples. And turn those 4 purples into a green. And a red.
Tina.
And then turn 2 blues into a yellow. And then turn that yellow into purple. So I will build a Ceratosaurus with a lit purple, a dark purple, a green, and a red. And that will
Tina, no.
increase my threat level by 2. And then it will increase my excitement by 2. I'll visit it by 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
And then I will spend 3 more bucks to increase that. And then I will spend 4? I thought I only had 3 bucks left.
I don't know what shenanigans you did.
Yeah.
I'm sure future viewers
Child will be like,
tell us.
nope.
Steve cheated this way.
Didn't have an extra $1.
That's fine. We'll figure it out later.
Yep.
Okay. So now visitor phase. No one gets eated. We are like too responsible.
Thanks, Dino Hunter.
Yeah. Cool. Then we'll gain visitors based on the current PR or the current excitement levels. So I will get 8 visitors, which puts me at 41, which means in-game has triggered. And Steve will get 9 visitors, which will put him at 39. He's totally gonna win. Then we gain our public relations bonuses. So I get the first one because it's less exciting being in my park.
Why do you get the first? Oh, because you're lower, so.
Yeah. So I'll gain a park and advanced DNA via my special power.
I'll get an advanced DNA.
And then we will discard stuff. We check in-game scoring, which we have triggered in-game, so we're going to score it. So now we will gain visitors for the printed visitors on our attractions and our dinosaurs. So I get 16 more visitors. So 7, this is another 10. So I'm at, where's the plus 50 for me? Oh, I don't know. I'm at plus 50, I guess. So I'm at 57. Steve, how many do you get?
This is just dinosaurs?
And attractions. But none of your attractions.
None of my attractions are points. So 5, 6, 7, 17.
Nice.
10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
And then 4 visitors per set of 3 attraction icons, which you get.
I get, yep. So I get 4 visitors because I have a full set.
Nicely done.
Lawsuits. Nobody had lawsuits.
Oh, specialists. You get visitor bonuses.
None of us have specialists that do that. And then we get lawsuits. None of us had lawsuits. If you can't get negative visitors, you get a lawsuit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, which is minus 5 points at the end of the thing. So there's that. So final scores.
That was closer than I thought.
Tiffany, 61. Steve, 56. Last time we played, it was 63-62, apparently.
So you basically score all your dinosaurs twice. Once when you play it, and then once at the end of the game.
Yep. Basically.
But attractions, you only get points at the end of the game. Not
Yeah.
when you play it.
And only the 5 coin attractions are worth money. So yeah. That's Duelosaur Island!
Nicely done.
It's interesting because I feel like we have some games where in this sort of game you kind of want to play it fast and loose. And it's more interesting if you play in fast and loose. But I feel like the tortoise strategy of like playing it safe and strategic just is better.
I'm still not sure when you would want to like intentionally let people get eaten because you lose. Like you're still going to get points for those dinosaurs at the end.
I guess if your excitement level is off the charts,
because it's double the difference, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Every time I've played a Dinosaur Island game, I've played it more safe than sorry, and like I destroyed everybody in our first Dinosaur Island game by doing that. And then the last time we played this, I lost by 1 point. And then this one is pretty safe. So I don't really know. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like there's...
I put one of my starter cards in.
Oh, I did too. Yeah, I feel like there's more for me to figure out in playing this.
Oh, I found yours. You found mine. That was cute. That's the only one I put in. Oh, did you put all yours in? But yeah, I definitely enjoy the 2-player version more than the, Angela, thank you!
Oh, thanks, Angela.
I definitely enjoyed the 2-player version more than the full version. I feel like there's just less fiddle and like random whatever.
If you're not familiar with the full version, you need to build enclosures in your park, and then you fill those enclosures with dinosaurs, and then you have to increase the size of your enclosures to fit more dinosaurs in them. But each dinosaur can only be in one enclosure, I think. Like some of the DNA stuff is fiddlier. I remember the draft being a little less interesting. Like this draft, I feel, is very to the point.
I like this draft a lot.
And again, this was done by a different designer, and
it's so
partly, right?
So the main Dinosaur Island game was designed by Jonathan Gilmour, Ian Moss, and Matthew Riddle. And this 2-player version is just Ian Moss. So I think what it is like just the parts that Ian designed, maybe?
Or I would just say, like, it feels like a refinement or a streamlining of the larger game.
I wonder if it's just the parts that Ian designed, and then all the other stuff, like Matthew and Jonathan Gilmour added? I don't know. It'd be interesting to find out. But
I mean, they're different. I do enjoy the like wackiness of the base game, where there's like, especially
I hate that texture.
Last time I played it with the Aqua Dinosaur, like the water park expansion.
Totally liquid.
And it goes bonkers. You've got like sideboards, you've got like the game is more sprawling and there's more going on, and it takes a little longer to get to its conclusion, whereas this feels more like the all creatures big and small version of Dinosaur Island, where it's just like you're building the engine and trying to, in this case, outdraft your opponent. Trying to outdraft your opponent and get to the end, whereas the main one is more in the like bigger sprawling.
Yeah. I don't know, but I like this one more. I have only played the main one once. Steve's played it more because I don't like it.
This one, I feel like this one is in more of that, like, all creatures big and small, and that, like, we can pull it out, set it up, play it, and put it away, in a time frame that works, whereas the large one, which we don't own, is just a little longer.
Yeah.
With more setup time and more, like, which bags does this go in again?
You put your starters in that bag?
Oh, okay.
They go on top.
But yeah, I think this one definitely fits more for us. But I will happily go over to John's and play it.
Well, the funny thing is I'm kind of like meh on this one, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the drafting part is really interesting, but I'm not, it's just like, it's basic math, and I'm not going to play it too unsafe, and like, we, at this part, have come out pretty even, so I'm kind of like, in my opinion, I'm kind of over it.
Yeah. And we
have other 2-player games that we much rather play, and I think we have other 2-player drafting games that do the I Cut You Choose. This one's really interesting, but not enough. Everything else in it isn't enough. Plus, I'm not a giant dinosaur nerd.
Yeah. And part of that, I think, is just I like the puns in the dinosaur art. I will say I was a little disappointed this time to sort of have the, like, aha moment of, you can turn any basics into any advanced as long as you have 2 of one and 1 of the other, and that made it a little, like, the types were a little less fun for me. Like, I feel like I'm doing something wrong, just being like, oh, well, as long as I have 10 purples, I can turn them into anything. Where I think I remember the main game, it was a harsher conversion, so you did still want to get the types that you wanted.
Jurassic Pork.
They had a lot of fun.
They did. They had great fun naming all the stuff in this. I think it can move into the library.
Yeah.
Our library is getting much, much larger as we approach Stumptown Game Summit, the convention here in Portland, May 18th. 15 hours of gaming. Woo!
If you would like to play this copy of Duelosaur,
come to Portland, Oregon, May 18th. StumptownGameSummit.com for more info. Yeah, it's been so long since we've seen you all. I have been, I think everybody here knows, but for those watching in the future that didn't know, I got a job working for Haba Games. So actually Haba Toys. I got a job working for Haba USA, which is a German toy company. It's the US division of the toy company. And my job is I'm the head of Haba Games USA. So I'm the product and project manager for the games division at Haba USA, which means that I'm basically just drowning all the time in Haba Games, which is not a bad problem to have. So I've just been really super busy, but I really like the job. I'm very, 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 very happy. My coworkers really like me, at least they say they do. So there's that. I'm having a lot of fun. And
oh my goodness.
I know, I felt that.
Oh my goodness.
So that's kind of why we haven't been streaming, is because I have been
New job mode.
And at the beginning of the year, basically we didn't know if I was going to get the Haba job. And so I set myself up for success with like my consulting work and my contract work and like all the other stuff that I had going on in Portland and also with the YouTube channel and things like that. And when I got the Haba job, it was like, cool, I need to now ramp down everything that I had set up and like ready to just go the minute I found out if I wasn't getting the Haba job. So I was running some after school D&D stuff, which I loved and I missed that. But I was also doing game nights, and I was also setting up and like doing like different event planning and after school planning and like summer camp stuff and like different consultings for different people in town, in addition to planning like content for the YouTube channel and like maintaining that. And then when I got the Haba job, it was like, cool, sweet, gotta do this instead. So I've been phasing everything down, and so I no longer have any local obligations. Like I've shut down my consulting business and my freelance business and all that kind of stuff. So now I'm just doing Haba, but this is the first week that I have not had any consulting gigs at all. Like none of my weekly stuff is like happening this week. I'm like done. So it's like, whew. And then Game Storm was last weekend, and I'm traveling for work starting tomorrow. So I'm like, but let's stream. Yeah. So
I like streams. Streaming is one of my favorite things that you do because I also do it.
Yeah. Well, and we haven't been playing a lot of games because I've just been so busy. And I work East Coast hours, so I'm usually pretty tired, but I slept in this morning, so I'm a little better than the last time we streamed. Still really tired though. So there's that. We do still want to continue streaming. I don't know if it's going to be as regular. I travel a lot now for work. I'm gone at least 1 week a month. As we get more into con season, it's going to be more like 2 weeks, depending. Like, I'm gone a week and a half this month. Next month, I'm gone for a week at some point. So it's kind of hit and miss. As for Steven solo streams, he's always welcome to do solo streams. I don't want to stress him out with that.
I like to do them. I get a little shy and nervous sometimes, or if I'm busy with other stuff.
Yeah. So, and that was one of the things. So, like, with me, when I was doing my consulting and freelancing stuff and I didn't have a full-time job, part of what I did was make dinner, make sure we have lunches consistently, make sure we have meal planning, make sure the house is, like, relatively clean, make sure we have things coordinated and planned and, like, groceries get bought and things like that. And with me traveling so much and me working a full-time job, it's a lot harder for me. So when I am gone, Steve is, like, already having to pick up a lot of the slack that me getting a full-time job has. And then when I'm gone, it's just, like, there's literally, I don't even have time. I used to, like, when I used to travel without Steve, I used to, like, make him meals for the whole week. So all he had to do was, like, microwave stuff.
Amazing.
I don't do that anymore. He has to cook for his own damn self. I buy him groceries still. But...
Look, cold canned tomato soup is a fine meal for anyone. Especially when you take it out of the can.
Yeah. So, yeah. But, so that's kind of where we are with that. We definitely, the one tar is not going away. Haba 100% loves and supports me making content on this channel, including videos of whatever I want to do. I have free reign. is my own business entity. I can do whatever I want. The problem is I just don't have the time or energy. The energy is the bigger one. So yeah, but we are going to stream. It's not going to be super regular, but we are still going to do it. So just that.
And I would like to do more solo streams. I can't say how many. I would like to do them on a semi-regular basis.
Yeah. Hey, Jaime. Yeah, you just missed it. When we do stream, we're going to be starting at 7 now. Because with me and my work schedule, like, I would love to start at 6. But that's when Brothers Murph start. So we're not going to do that to them. And Steve's not done working until, like, 6:30. So, yeah. I would love an adorable little boy to do Haba videos, but you live in Australia and it gets really complicated because...
It gets really cold under the plane.
No, it gets really complicated because what you don't know is that Haba is this really large German corporation. It's as big as Hasbro, but of Germany. And they're very particular about regions of the world. So I can talk to you in Australia, but when it comes to like sending you product, I have to talk to the division that's over Australia, which is a third party. I've had lots of conversations with the Australians already, so there's that. And the same with the UK. Like if you live in the UK and you're a reviewer and I want to make sure you get copies, I can't send you review copies. I have to have Haba UK send you copies. It's like, I always thought Haba Games was like this cute little, no, it's this mega corporation. It's huge. We get corporate newsletters. Cause like Haba, the big Haba Corp, like owns a whole bunch of other companies and like small subsidiaries. It's really trippy. I have not been a part of an organization this large in like 8 years. So it's a little weird to go back to it because I'm so used to game industry. Everybody's so small and you're like, oh, it's Haba. They're so small and cute. And then I started and I was like, oh no, it's big. It's very, very big. The US branch is very small, but the world, there's lots of people that I work with now. So.
And I mean, it also kind of shows how big of a company you need to be if you want to support that many games and that many products and things. Like, there's a lot that goes into it.
Let's see here.
Hava's got a lot of games.
Hava does have a lot of games. Our current active catalog of games we are printing is 69. And I am remembering that number for a specific reason, but it's fine. 69 active titles currently in print at Haba USA. So just that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of more than I thought.
I didn't even know that some of these existed, and they're super fun. Like Dino World, super fun. Super relevant. We should have played that.
Oh, yeah. Bonus stream?
I want to eat dinner. Vanna Rabbit says, Steve, you exist without Tiffany and vice versa? I thought you were one person.
There's actually this, like, weird mirror setup, or it's like the camera is wearing the, like, blue-red glasses, and if it took those off, we would just turn it into this.
Mm-hmm.
It's not true.
That's not, no. But we are different people, and while we do spend an insanely large amount of time together in our small house, and we do enjoy that, we also enjoy time apart. Like, for his birthday, I sent him away. Like, I sent him to another state.
That was a great birthday present.
Yeah. For my birthday, he's sending me to another state. Yep. It's the best. And he's not coming. So
happy birthday!
Woohoo!
Which, to be fair, that means, you know, your sleeping on your neighbor options on the plane are more limited.
Yeah. I sleep against the window. It's fine. Yeah. Bill and Ted 3. Nope. Don't even know.
I think, yeah.
Thank you, Robert.
Tweet, I think.
Is there even a division because they never replied to my emails? There is a division. The big German, yeah. Haba's always been bad about replying to emails because there's so many people, but it's one of those things where it's like we all assume that somebody else is doing it. So with the Haba USA games department, they always assumed somebody else was doing it and it wasn't first priority. Because the US Haba branch, actually, the majority of its profits by far comes from toys, like wooden toys. So for games, they're kind of like, Games finally got big enough for them that it warranted them creating and hiring someone to manage the games line, and that would be me. So, yeah. Cool. Which, it's kind of weird, because I have this channel and I'm, like, playing a ton of Haba games. We have so many we got a shipment of Haba games today, and our UPS guy, like, dropped it and hurt himself in the yard. I felt really bad. But it's really weird because, like, I've been playing all these games that I just am now in love with, and I want to show them to the world, but it's like, I feel really weird doing that because I work for the company, but at the same point, like, this game is super cool. So yeah. I'm sharing that love for the games with other content creators who I'm friends with in the hopes that they will also enjoy the games and, like, share them, because it feels weird using my platform for that. But maybe every once in a while, like once a month or something, we'll just do a Tiffany Talks Hava or something. I don't know. Yeah. You can't observe Steve without affecting Tiffany unless you have a Heinsberg compensator. It's true.
That's true.
It's true. Yeah, we do have lots of... Now you... my favorite one is down here. I took it upstairs. Steve's like, ugh.
What is it?
Hear me's. Did I bring it down? I wanted to play it with the girls, but I don't see it over there.
That's the Velcro one?
Yeah. And, like, I should stop the stream, but I don't care enough. Is it not over there on the other side? Just in that stack of Hava games.
Nope, not unless it's called Rhino Hero.
No. You can check the office before you check upstairs, I guess. So my favorite one that I've found that I didn't know existed is called the Hear Me's, and it came out 2 years ago. And it's a game about listening, and you all can play it with me, which is the best part. So we're gonna do it. There's more to the game than what I'm gonna show you, but the part that I really like is what I'm gonna show you, the listening part, because you all can play along. I sent a copy to the Brothers Mirth in the hope that they really like it and do a play-along stream with you. So, I'm hoping they'll do a play-along stream, because then it won't be me. But you can get a sneak preview of what it's like, and then you can tell them to play it.
I never actually saw the box.
It's weird, right?
It's pretty weird.
So, this is the box, the Hear Me's. So the idea is that you are goblins or something, and you're building goblin buildings, and the way that you build them is you draw things. But, so what there is, and Steve's gonna have one in front of him, and he's gonna hold one up to the camera, or we'll just use the technology we have, actually, and just zoom it in. So what's gonna happen, there's this, like, board. I'm gonna try and get it where it's less glary. And then I will zoom the camera in on it. What? Okay. No. I moved it there because glare. There we go. Okay, cool. So this is the board. Okay. So I'm going to draw. Let's see. Can you hear this? Okay. I'm gonna move closer to the mic, and I'm gonna draw one of the symbols on this card, and you have to guess which symbol I'm drawing, okay? Okay. So that's the card. And you can't see what I'm drawing, you only hear it, okay? So, and if I do dots, I have to say dot. So, oh, hello, spider cocoon on our mic. Okay. I'm gonna draw...
Has it been a while since we've streamed?
A little bit. All right, here we go. Ready? Okay. Is that loud enough, chat? Do I need to do it again? I can try and do harder.
One more time?
Okay. I'm gonna do it one more time. Okay, Angela gets the lamp.
I think it's the coffee cup, but I don't think it's the coffee cup.
One more time.
Oh, I know! I know what it is now! It's the candy!
It is the candy.
How many guesses do you get?
Normally, you draw it,
Like all Hava games, the rules are basically optional.
They basically are, yeah. You can draw it twice. So I drew it one extra time, but you can draw it. You can draw it twice. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. All right, here we go.
I know what it is.
I'm gonna do it one more time for the chat. Okay. Okay, let the chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Jaime and Kabuki got it. The ladder. The ladder!
3 for 3.
So, once you get good at it, you flip the card over, and it's the hard one!
Oh my god. Like, the saddest armchair ever.
So, you don't get to pick... So, normally in the game, you don't get to pick what you're drawing. There's a deck of cards, and so you draw, and you're behind a screen, so nobody can see what you're doing, and they just have to listen. And then, when somebody guesses correctly... I haven't even, like, opened this all the way. When someone guesses correctly, they flip over one of the center building tiles. And the center building tiles, you're just trying to do a set collection game. So they all have, like, buildings on them, and they're different color buildings. And you're just trying to get one of each color building, and the little goblins at the bottom are the points for the building. So you're just trying to get the most. But if you guess right, or if you drew and somebody guessed yours correctly, you get to flip a building tile. And you, like, swap it out. So there's a little bit of memory and strategy element, but the listening part, I think, is the best part. Do you want to do one? You want to try? Do you want to draw one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the yellow side.
Should I draw a card?
I can open the card back if you want, or you can just pick one. But you got to go up by the mic, I think.
Yeah, draw a card.
Okay, we have to open the card back. So yeah, it's the Hear Me's. It's ages 5 and up.
And this is
so cool.
It's a sheet of acrylic with some feet, and then the Velcro on the top.
Yeah. Okay. So I should take this with me this weekend. I want to play it with them. Okay, if it's one that I already did, just draw a different.
Literally draw a different one.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, everybody.
Okay, here we go. Steve's gonna do it. I think I got it.
Alright.
Okay. Do it one more time.
Do it one more time.
Try and go, yeah. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, so Vinyl Rabbit and Kabuki Kid think it's the ice cream cone. I think it's the tree. So you all can't see because it's the chat, but there's tiny little lines, like gaps, showing. So you can see the ice cream cone versus the tree. And the ice cream cone had dots in it.
And also, and if there's a dot, I have to say dot.
Yeah. So.
Alright, I'll do it one more time.
Was it the tree? I guess the tree. I still think it's the tree.
It's the tree.
Okay.
Yeah. This is fun, though.
Yep. It's super cute! And there's little player shields. So normally, you're behind your player shield, and every player has one of these tokens, and you're going to put the one that you think it is on there, and then you reveal your player shield once everybody's guessed.
Oh, so
and
it's
then you
a simultaneous guess.
It's a simultaneous, yeah.
That's cool.
Right? It's so good! Haba. Duh. Yeah, this is one that, like, the whole office was kind of like, whatever. And then I pulled it out because I was curious and played it with them in the middle of the hall. And now they're like, oh, that's great. So, I like it. Yeah, Tom Vassell did a review of it 2 years ago when it came out. And he said that his kids really liked it. And he really liked it. And he thought it was really interesting because it's such a unique, like, idea and concept. But it's definitely not something that people... Like, the box presents is weird. It's not... you have no idea what's happening in this game. Like, claw, listen, earn points.
I feel like hobby games seem like they do really well word of mouth. Like, if someone explains it to you, because usually the concept is pretty simple, you're just like, oh. Alright.
Okay, yeah, we need some bags.
Okay, well, thank you for seeing our silly sort of on stream.
Yeah, thank you for humoring me. With my random, this is a fun, silly find that I really like. I don't know if that'll fit in those. Also, thanks for tuning in and watching this episode of Let's Learn and Play Duelosaur Island Extreme Edition. Yeah, we had a great time. It's been a long time since we streamed. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this evening. I hope you enjoyed the main game and this random bonus game and just hanging out with us. But I wonder if you could play with codename picture cards. Oh, wow. Whew. The shading would be tough, but I guess they are slightly monochromatic.
You're slightly monochromatic.
But it's Wolfgang Lehmann, who did a whole bunch of Haba games. He's a good Haber. So, awesome. Alright. We're gonna go eat dinner because we haven't done that yet, and then we're gonna go to bed early. So yeah. Thank you again for hanging out.
None of the four of us have had dinner.
No, it's true. We maybe, hopefully, will be streaming next week. I don't know. I come back next week on Monday, but my flight might get bumped to Tuesday, depending on how stuff goes in Denver. So, oh yeah, I'm going to Denver. But yeah, so we'll see. But if I am back in town and I'm not completely brain dead or ill, we are going to attempt to stream something. Maybe, yeah, I don't know what. Our collection's gotten really small. It's kind of not really small. It's still really big. But our collection has gotten smaller, so we have, like, significantly less, like, that we have to stream. It's kind of nice. So, yeah. Alright. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell to be sometimes notified when we go live.
And I mean, you know, if you're just too brain dead, I'll just stream something you would never stream. Maybe.
D-Day? We haven't even played it yet.
No, I gotta play that one.
No, we did not back the Root expansions. We did not. We were tempted, but we didn't. In fact, we have a confession to make. We did buy 2 games. We have bought 2 entertainment items in our 6-month hiatus. One of which I didn't want to buy, but Steve bought because he thought it'd be cool to hang out with my mom with, and it's fine.
And we played a game in line while waiting to get sushi.
It's on the dot. You can play it while standing while waiting for sushi. So we did that. It's okay. Steve is better at than me. And then we bought just one because we wanted to support a local shop. And then my mom's friends were in town, and I didn't have any party games. They asked if I had party games, and I was like, because we don't.
Agricola?
Yeah, we don't. I'm like Deep Sea Adventure. Like, we don't have code names even more. But Just One's really fun, so we bought Just One to play with them, and they really liked it.
How many do we buy?
So yeah, well, we did break the hiatus, but the sushi was amazing.
It's the kind of sushi where you gotta line up at least a half hour before they open if you want to sit down when they open, if you don't want to wait in line forever. So. Yep. Burrito-sized sushi rolls.
Yep. Okay. Alright. Hanga equals Pet the Kitty. Yeah, that's right. Also, thank you for mentioning Hanga on the episode, your podcast. A lot of people have been telling me, Hanga, Pet the Kitty! I have been without a copy of Hanga because I gave Edward my copy of Hanga, and this showed up today in my package from Haba. So, I have a kitty again. So I'm excited I get to play it again, because I actually have been wanting to play it. So, there's that. Yep. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Thank you and good night. I did buy Circle the Wagon, but that was for somebody else, so it doesn't count. Okay. Good night.
I mean, the Root expansion is going to be in distribution after our hiatus. So we're probably...
We're going to see if we still like Root.
Yeah.
When it actually finally comes out.
When it takes root.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, finally.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hopefully.